Welcome, my name is Katarzyna Eva and I'm independent Stampin Up demonstrator in Edinburgh in Scotland. So this is my recreation of card we make on my Facebook Monday. This is my background for Facebook Monday. If you don't know about my Facebook Monday, I run the Facebook Live event every single Monday, and I'm very happy to welcome you. And of course, I'm ready for any suggestions about cards for next week or 3D item. So this week topic was Father's Day and in general mail cards. So I designed this super simply to make a shirt card with bow, and you don't even need to have embossing, die cutting and embossing machine to make this card. So basic tools are enough to make this card. Just give me a second because I don't turn on my additional lights. Okay, so this was the first version, and yesterday I demonstrate on my Facebook Live how to make the card, and I actually embossed the background, so it's more dimensional, I think. I rather this one version, but we will change the papers a little bit, but we still work with this sweet witch called True Gentleman, and we're still working with my first ever kit, and it's a very small kit, so I will show you. This is the list of products you have. So you have share of designer series paper. This is 6 by 6. You have 6 sheets. You have also 10 sheets of coordinating A4 cardstock. This is Turkey-Tide, Very Vanilla, Crumb Cake and Night of Navy. You have also 10 note cards with envelopes in Very Vanilla, and 3 meters of crumb cake, 3/8 classic wave ribbon, and everything is in this storage packet, so you can just store it on the shelf, or you can just take the full kit with you. And I will show you very quickly the patterns you will have. So my idea was to make some small shares which will be budget friendly, and you can actually subscribe for a month, or for 3 months, or for 6 months. I will only show you the papers, but I need to very gently pull them out from my packets. Okay, successful. So this is Night of Navy, Turkey-Tide, Very Vanilla and Crumb Cake, and you have 2 sheets of each color in this kit, and also envelopes in Very Vanilla and note cards in Very Vanilla, and you have 10 of them. They are pre-scored, ready to make some fun projects. So we're working with this kit. If you're looking for more information about this kit, you can find it on my Facebook and also on my blog, which is thestamp.com. And now let's start it with our cards. So I'm changing the colors a little bit. So this is the chocolate chip. We actually don't have this paper in my kit, but miss the brown shades a little bit, because you know it's 2 months after Christmas, so I missed the crumb cake brown shades of colors of cardstock. So this card is open, top open, so fold is on the top, but this card I decided to make side open, so it's open like this. Okay, so this is designer paper you can find in spring summer catalog, and if you don't have this catalog, you can find PDF version on my blog, thestamp.com. You just find the tab on the top of my blog, it's tab catalogs, and there you can find all PDF versions, but also you can download the annual catalog, which is very, very big, and celebration brochure, because this is actually things we are now using. And I will talk a little bit about celebration, but now it's all about the shirt. So this is the piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm using my grid paper to just center it, and with the ruler and with scoring tool or any other tool, you can also use the craft knife. I just mark this and now I will connect the end of the line I just made with the corners. You can find on YouTube a lot of ideas how to make the mail card with shirt, but I found this is the super easy way, and the card with this type of shirt look really, really nice. So now we need to fold, and our shirt is ready. And if you want, you can use it like this. You can also use the 3D embossing folder to make dimensional look, but I will try to make the shirt look like this. So to make this look, I will use the small scrap of Very Vanilla. This is about 1/4 inch by 4.5 or something. It's not necessary to have a scrap like this long. And also I have scrap of crumb cake. So I will glue these two together to have a little bit of crumb cake on the edge. Okay, and now I can cut out the excess just using the scissors. Nothing more is necessary. Now I can glue this element on the center. And how to find the center? Can line to every single line here, and just put this lower point on the center line, so it's easy to find. and then we know where is the center. So I will probably glue it like this. Okay, so this gives you this 3D dimension look I like. And actually need to cut out the excess, and the shirt is ready. If you want to decorate it, you can use the pearls or gems or enamel shapes. Also in this suite you can find buttons. So you can find the buttons in the suite, but I will leave it like this. And now I'm using Tombow, which is my favorite glue because it works super fast and always give you a few seconds to layer perfectly your elements. So that's my perfect glue. Okay, so I make one version with just scoring the shirt like this, but here I used the half of the smaller dimensional, and I think it's better because it look more like shirt, not like Dracula. Less like Dracula, but if you want to make Dracula card, you can make this way. Okay, so now how to make the bow. So bow is my favorite thing because it looks complicated, but it's actually very easy to make. And I just use the bow builder punch. The Stampin' Up punches are, in this case, we have few sizes, but they are big, as you can see, and heavy, and you can store them however you want, because we have a special block here which allows you to store the punches, even one on the top of another, because it's flat. So you have the graphic here, so you exactly know which punch you can take to your craft card or your craft making, and you have also graphic on the top. So this is about the punch, so I first unblock it, and I will use the designer series paper from the kit. So this is the material pattern. We will see it will be matched, or if not, we will check another pattern. So to make the bow, you will need two elements. Okay, so you need to punch twice to make a full bow. If you punch once, you have only half of bow. So yeah, let me see about the color, because we have one more color in this paper pack. I think could be much more, maybe nicer. I don't know, maybe we can try this one because it could be something different. Okay, so you can also cut the stripe like this and cut only this element, so you will not waste your paper. But I need one of this also to make bow, and now I can just rotate it a little bit. Okay, so I will leave it for later, these navy ones, and I stick with these crumb cake elements. So how to shape the bow? I'm using the edge of the scissors, and I just gently with pulling the paper between my finger and the snippers or scissors, and it gives it broke the fiber, and then you have the bow shape. Okay, so second one. Okay, so how to assemble? I just add a little bit of the tombow, just small dot on the end, and I will connect two ends, and I will keep it in my finger for a few seconds, and then I will add just a dot of glue both sides on the end, and I will put both ends like this, and then I need to keep it in my fingers for a few seconds. This glue stick very fastly, working very fast. So in this case I decide to flat the bow, so I just put the bow on the paper and I just pull with my fingers to have this bow more flat. Okay, so this layer we will glue with dimensionals, and actually I will use this larger one dimensionals. It's about 300 in one pack, so I highly recommend them. It was the time I was using other company dimensionals, but I stick with Stampin' Up because they are great quality and they stick forever. So no mess with these dimensionals. And sometimes I was afraid for other companies dimensionals that they are lower quality, so I add the glue or something to don't have accidents. But with this dimensionals I don't feel any fear. I'm fearless because they are great quality, so I'm sure everything will be perfect with. Okay, so I'm adding the glue, little bit on the center, little on the bows, and I glue the bow like this, and then we can go to my small dimensionals, if I found them. Oh, yeah, so they are slightly smaller, you can see the difference, and they are new in big, so annual catalog, and it's 720 in one pack, and the price is the same for a large one and small one. So I usually use the piercing tool for these ones because they are a little bit smaller, and after my accident with my hands, and sometimes have, as you can see, problem with handling small elements or parts. Okay, so we can glue it. So it looks very elegant, I like it. And I decide, so this time we don't make the Happy Father's Day or Happy Birthday, but we will try to make something for graduation. So how to do it? It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I decide to add navy. I don't know, you like navy in this place, but I want this sentiment more pop in this place. So I'm working with Guy Greetings. This is the fabulous stamp set from Annual Catalog. Has a lot of stamps for any occasion for guys, and this super fun vintage graphics I love. To make background, to just add some element to your cards are perfect. And of course, all these persons for your life, more important persons in your life, are perfect. And remember that this size is 75% smaller, so you can see the difference. The car is, I will show you maybe like this. This is the difference. So we have the congratulations here, of course, we will use today, but also hats off to you, which I want to use in the center of the card, and we have this fun graphic with hats. So I think this is the perfect idea to make graduation cards, and as you can see, I never used these hats yet. So it will be something new for me as well. Give me a second, I need to take this back of dimensionals. Okay, and now we need to take the congratulations. This is very long stamp set, a stamp, and hats off. Okay, I see everything. Perfect. Okay, so let me start with insert maybe. So for insert I will use the Very Vanilla also. Okay, and I want to stamp hats off. Hats off to you. And I will use an espresso because I still can't find my chocolate chip, which will be perfectly match the card. But this is the brown shade as well, so no big deal. Okay, look nice. And actually I think maybe we should add one of them, but give me a second. I'm so happy I yesterday cleaned my stamping scrap, so this is the tool for cleaning the stamps, and it was so dirty. A lot of things was inside. Oh, maybe it's not super nice color. I think would be better to add a crumb cake. Crumb cake, yes. Okay, so I firstly clean my stamp, and we can use these super cute vintage stamps. I don't know, you are the fan of vintage, but I'm a fan. Definitely. Okay, so first here. Okay. And now moment of truth. Ah, looking good. I'm waiting for my stamparatus to come, but till then, oh well, my eyes is my biggest friend in stamping. So I can glue the insert, which actually look fantastic. Oh, nothing is so fantastic like feeling when you stamp everything perfectly, even when you make video, so you want to make everything fast. So I'm so happy, I'm so proud. Okay, so now we can glue this Night of Navy, and I will add glue only on the end a little bit, and I will glue this just there. I add the 2 dimensionals under to have this sentiment more pop, and then I will flip it upside down and cut the access. So in dimension, in measurements in my blog, you will find this element little bit larger, because it depends how you're using the dimensionals, or you using the font stripes we have for shaker box. You can also use them. So I just rather have this method with cutting with my scissors, cutting the access, because it's nothing worse like you have this element, you want to have exactly this size, like, I don't know, the hair smaller. I know there is a lot of people which don't make any difference, but I'm the type, I have the plan in my head, and sometimes, okay, I want to have this little smaller size, but in this case I want to have the size exactly. So this is the very vanilla piece. It's come here, and we can stamp sentiments. Let me clear the stamp. And we will use the congratulation. Okay, so I will go back to early espresso. I'm very curious it will be. Okay, little bit more in this side, in left side, but I think is okay. So I can leave it just like this. Okay, and we can glue sentiment here. I'm using Tombow again. It's my favorite glue ever. I always tell everybody it's my favorite glue. So we are almost done, and I'm very happy because this is my first ever live video, so you can hear my voice, see how long really it takes to make the card, with of course my talking. I'm talking too much, I know, but I'm so excited. It's look perfectly, really. Yeah, probably I will add the heart here. Maybe I will find and photograph with heart. So if I have a little bit difference in my photos, just be aware, because I always feel like maybe this, maybe this. Let me see my previous version. So This is the version with the packet, and you can actually use this scrap. We have we punch actually using the punch builder. This is this stripe, and this is for packet. And how I make the insert for the packet, I just take the scrap of designer series paper. It's really these small pieces, and you can even tell something like this. So I first check the smaller than my packet, and I just cut to have the corner so it look like this. So if you want, you can make it. I just give the small gap between these two elements, and to don't have everything, you know, on the top, I just give it some space on the and give it a little bit lower. Yeah, that is optional, and I really like this card without any pocket. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I hope you like my cards for today. And if you're looking for dimensions for this card, you can find them on my blog, which is thestamp.com. And one more time, I will show you the host code for this month. And this month, I will send the share of this suite, so mail suite, and actually more information about my kit and about celebration and about me you can find on my Facebook and my blog. And if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe, because I love to shop with Stampin' Up, and every person counts for my YouTube and Facebook. Okay, I think I mentioned today I talk too much, so see you soon. Thank you very much for your time, and bye.